Before we start, just understand this is not a signal service. Everything you see here is for educational purposes only. Trading involves risk, and the goal here is not to follow trades, it's to learn the process behind them.
Good morning, and welcome to I'm the Trader Capital live trading floor. It is Thursday, June 18th. First and foremost, all glory to the Most High God. Let's bow our heads for a quick prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for another opportunity to try again to learn and grow in these markets. Father, I ask your will to be done today as it is in heaven. Father, I ask you give us the heart of a giver and make us a lover of our neighbor. Please let me not lead anyone that listens to me astray, but use me as a vessel to bring your children back onto you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Amen. Can the church say amen? Amen. Let's begin. Before we jump into the charts, I just want to say this. There was a time I used to sit down on the charts with no real plan, jumping between strategies, losing, blowing accounts, second guessing every entry, and honestly just hoping that the trade would work. And that's where most traders are today, not because they're not capable, but because they don't have a structured process. The biggest pitfalls that causes traders to fail is that they have no knowledge on money, they don't know how to lose, they don't know how the markets operate, and they don't have a winning model. 90% of traders fail, all 90% are plagued with one or more of these pitfalls. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 pillars that every trader must have in their trading to survive and thrive in the financial markets, so you can join the 10% who succeed and fast track your way to the top 1% of the wealthiest people on this planet. It's called the 10% to 1% club. Let's go. Woo! But before we dive deep into the 3 core pillars, when you step into this arena, on this battlefield, you must first have 2 crucial realizations. Realization number 1, trading is war. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is the hardest thing that you'll ever do in your life. Realization number 2, all traders are money managers. As a trader, your ability to manage money is vital to your survival in this industry and in life as we know it. Most traders think that success in the markets comes from finding the perfect strategy or catching the biggest moves. But the reality is, trading success is built on 3 core pillars. First is money and mindset. This is the foundation of success. Then is risk management. This is the holy grail of trading. This is what will keep you in the game long after everybody else has quit. And lastly, we have trading edge. This is where all traders start. I know this because this is where I started. That's why in today's session, we're going to hone in on your trading edge. Now, everything that we do here is built around one thing, and that is confidence in your trading edge. And I am the Trader Capital. Our confidence comes from 3 things. First, it comes from understanding how the market actually operates. Not what social media says, but how money truly moves. Second is having one trader model. One model with IPDA signatures that we trust and execute on a consistent basis. Third is having a plan and a process, because without a plan and a process, you're just reacting to price and you're winging it each and every time. And this right here, this session, this is where we focus on the 3rd piece, the process. So many people lose confidence in trading and in life because they simply don't have a plan. There's no process they're following. There's no procedures and protocols that they're abiding by. They literally are just winging it. And they wonder why they can't get consistent. They wonder why there's ups and downs in their equity curves. They literally can't figure it out. The uncertainty of not knowing exactly what you're doing, how you're doing it, why and when you're doing it in the market will cause you to fail in trading. Confidence and certainty are key if you want to be successful in trading, and it's your responsibility as the trader, as the analyst, as the fund manager. It's your responsibility to attain that confidence, not only in your model, but also in your processes. So what I want to do right now real quickly is I want to share with you the process that we teach all our analysts at I'm the Trader Capital, and then we'll see that process live in action. This is the 3-step trading process. Step 1, condition. This is where we determine our bias. Before we even think about entering a trade, we need to know the market program. Are we in a buy program or sell program? This is where the market shows its hand. Then we have step 2, stage. This is what sets up your trade and what does your trade look like. There are 2 types of trades, retracement setups and continuation setup. Then we have step 3, execution. This is how you're going to enter, manage, and close the trade. At I'm the Trader Capital, we have 4 entry criteria before executing. I'm not here to force trades. I'm here to execute my plan step by step in real time. All right, let's get into the live trading flow. Now, as you're watching, don't just look for entries. Pay attention to the process behind the entries, because this is what will get you into the 10% of traders who succeed. And if you want to go further to the 1%, well, that's where we break down all 3 pillars inside of the program. I used to think that winning trades built confidence, but it's not the wins. It's knowing exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it before, during, and after each trade. And that is what we're building here. Let's begin with our daily trading processes. Weekly target going into today, all right, it's 3%. Mental check-in, tired, Rasta. I'm tired. But other than that, I'm okay. All right, nothing of note to mention. I'm excited to see what price action has in store for us today post FOMC. All right, excited to continue to grow and get 1% better. I accept any risk that comes with trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the battle. News, like I said, it's Thursday, June 18th. We had high impact news come out at 8:30, medium impact news at the same time. And we have medium impact news coming out at 10:30, 4, and 4:30. So we have news today, making it an optimal day to take a trade. Is our last trading day of the week because obviously Friday is a bank holiday, right? Risk going into today, we're at 0.25 of account size and we have a max of 0.75 per account per day. Weekly program going to this week has been established as a sell program. Let's go ahead and review price action overnight to see if anything's happened to change our weekly program. All right, nothing's happened to change our weekly program. For our weekly program to change now, price will have to come and take Tuesday's high. All right, so still, this I'm on the wrong thing in it, so I switched contract. I need to change these as well. So we'll do it on this chart. Day we're good. Let's adjust previous days. We haven't taken either side of previous day's range yet, but we're very close to previous day's high. Okay, so if you were using previous day as your condition, you'll still be waiting for step 1. Above daily range, we've got previous day's high. And we've got Tuesday's AM session buy side. Below, we've got previous week's low, previous daily high, and previous daily low and yesterday's daily low. Inside, we have a previous daily low, and we have London session sell side. This will need to be adjusted. I'm waiting for this candle to close. All right, and then I'll adjust it. Right now, it's not accurate. Taking previous day's high. Okay, so if you're using previous days range to determine your step one condition, all right, then you've been established as a buy program going against our weekly. So we came back into new week opening gap. This inefficiency, respecting it. Push up. We have relatively equal highs above price here. Okay. Off the previous week's high. Cool. I'm watching a market structure shift above here for continuation. Let's get an entry there. Ah. Ah. FOMC gave some really super clean setups, man. Oh my god. Took a few L's during it too, not gonna lie. Took a few L's. But they were all on me. They were all on me. But super duper clean price action. We're about to pop off. Alright, ooh, look at that open range gap. Lovely, lovely, lovely open range gap. 9:30 kickoff, open range gap is below price, so we gapped up. We have a premium gap up. I see the buy here. I'm watching it. Nothing that I would engage in right now. I need some time to give the market some time to do what it needs to do, you know. Look Look at that open range gap. There's a big ass open range gap. Consequent encouragements in line with London session sell side. Relatively closed down here. Taking buy side. I'm watching this for a V-shape retracement setup. So I'm giving it some time, right? Gives it, I'll be interested. What is that? I need to know what this is. 547 minus anything lower than 515. Hold on, I gotta do some quick math. Bear with me, please. 615 minus, what is it? 4541. That's cool. 950. Right there. Thank you very much. Quickly. See the outcome of that retracement setup. 150. Quick and easy. We like those kind of trades. Let's see what else this trade will offer us here. See, post FOMC mornings clearly, right? You get the give and take kind of price action, but when it's not FOMC mornings, you see how clean that 9:30 open range setups can be, right? We have London session sell side. We'll see what else this trade will offer us here. Alright, would have given us negative 1.5. Seeing how price gravitate towards consequent encroachment of open range gap, which before it we have London session buy side. Coming to first presented from yesterday on the 15-minute to a discount array below EQ of dealer range. I'm watching this here. If it leaves a inefficiency, I want to see price stay above that inefficiency. Now I want to see price stay below it. It's a 15-second, but still could be strong. waiting till post 10 o'clock now, or post open range, to anticipate a next setup. If we take another one, that'll be it for me. Alright, I'll be ending it real quickly. That one needs more assistance than anything. I'm not gonna stay here too long today. I got a very long day today, and I'm tired as a motherfucker. So post opening range, if we haven't got anything, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, to 10:10. Actually, I'll be staying in moving forward, right? I'll be staying in the trade, well, with the trade idea until, right, until proven otherwise, until my drawn liquidity has been hit, or until the trade has taken me out. I'm gonna walk that forward, right? I'm not gonna try to jump into another trade until my targets gets hit on my trade ideas. Right now, my drawn liquidity, look at -3 in perfect alignment with London session sell side. Okay, and we have dealing range sell side and a previous daily low below price. So right now my draw is London session sell side. So I'm watching how price gravitate towards it. If it does, right? Obviously, if we come all the way back up here, cause a market structure shift here and take us out here, then that trade idea. I'm sorry, I was talking far away from the mic, and I know this mic is rubbish. That trade idea would be null and void, right? So far, we've got -2 for the risk to reward, folks. Let's see what the risk to reward was in this trade. It was about 1-1 where we got out at. Okay, right now it's giving us 1-2. one trade down. All right, waiting for open range to complete, and we'll see what price is saying after open range. We'll be ending the session today early. All right, go a long day ahead of us, and I'm tired like a mud trucker. 950 macro. Let's see what it's saying. Come back into first presented on the 1 minute time frame. Like I said, I'm staying with the trade idea until proven otherwise, or until my drawn liquidity has been hit. Right now my drawn liquidity is London session sell side, but the trade would have given us -2. Right, we were out at -1. Surprisingly, wasn't what I was anticipating it to be. Entry right there, stop was up here, exit right there, -1. Range was less than 100 points. Okay, so we used the wicks. If the range was more than 100 points, right, I'll be using the bodies for managing in terms of wicks. I mean, in terms of trade management. There. Keep it pushing. Last session for us here for the week. I'll be on the road for PM session, really and truly. I put on the wrong thing there. Came back down into midnight open. Okay, we see you midnight. Market structure shift back above it. Potentially for the continuation. Retracement into a discount array. Midnight open price. Continuation. Come back up here. I'm watching it. I have been collecting data on entries, what entry setups that frame around midnight open. I would be very much interested in them, but I just wish midnight open was the same on all time frame. Because I would love to see it on here. That's around the same. Looking to be a buy, obviously, because we took thin range buy side, so we're in a buy program for the day. We saw the retracement back into a discount array, midnight open. This is the continuation setup. How nice is that? See how many contracts it would have given us. I'll collect more data on midnight open. Still would be in the sell setup, by the way, this retracement sell. Stop would be right here. Today's topic is supposed to be scale and Q&A Thursday, but we're gonna have to postpone it for today. Don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. Have it. What game report? I already submitted. I submitted all my stuff, mate. o'clock. Bloody hell. Maybe I'll stay till first hour of trading. Let's see though. retracement, internet discount. The premium discount. Go on inefficiency in here. Market structure shift back above here. Give us a continuation. Would be interested in that. With a stop here. Do you have a V shape? Leave that inefficiency there. Which it did. Last trade for me here in the morning. Still going against my daily session, aren't I? Been doing that. Takes me out here. We'll confirm a continuation setup. See if it'll give me an entry. And we'll end it there. This trade is going against my weekly. I mean, no, my daily, sorry. And I said that I want to focus in the direction in which my daily is going, you know? Closure. Did we close above it? What's the low of this candle? Low is 562.25. The close of this 563. 562. Yeah, we did close above it. Oh, 1 minute. We could potentially be getting a continuation setup here if we get buy side taken here. Short term high. Hasn't given us bread and butter. There go bread and butter. Thank you very much. That's us for the day. Ain't gonna ask for too much now. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Calling back some drawdown here. That's us. That's us. Quick and easy, quick and painless of previous daily high. Alright, both retracement setups. Let's see what else this trade will offer us. Okay, but we would have come and been taken out of this trade already at reduced risk here. Okay, give us -2, -2. Our stop would be at 50% of the range here, and it would have come and taken us out. But it took us out and gave us another opportunity to get back into the market. All right, we have relatively equal lows down here. We have London session sell side. Okay, and depending on how price behaves at this low and this low, right, targeting dealing range sell side. But we're in a buy program, right? So until we take dealing range sell side, I'm electing to stick with wanting to be a buyer. But obviously the only setups that I got today were retracement setups, and they did what they needed to do. Fair stuff. let's do a trade performance review and get out of here. I did exactly what I needed it to do, and that's it, and that's all. Won't ask too much of it. Came down to a discount. See if it would have given us a contract here up here. One contract, so we can watch it and see how it plays out. What's the range? Size of the range? 500. Yep, it's under 100, so it would be going for up here. I'm watching this continuation setup going into first hour of trading. Being complete, and for us here, we're done. What I did well today, all right, is that I showed up, all right, I got 1% better, gained experience, learned lessons that I'll take into my next trading day, next trading session, all right, collected more data. Yeah, very solid with my performance. Very, very happy and pleased with my performance today. Showed up today and I did my job, right? I let the analyst lead and the trader showed up and she did her job, right? Nothing more, nothing less. Why I fell short today obviously would be wake up time, but like it was a long night anyway. But yeah, chart wise I showed up, right? Stuck to my procedures and processes and didn't deviate from it. And yeah, outcome obviously was out of my hands, just happened to be in our favor today. It is what it is. Other days it's not enough in our favor, other days it is. That part is out of my control. Okay, my job here is to let the analyst lead, all right, and let the trader follow the analyst, and that's it. And I've showed up today here and I've done that, and I'm very happy and pleased with that. So yeah, wake up time and not getting my morning routine in, I'll say that's where I fell short today. Chart wise, showed up and did what I needed to do. How I can improve on next day, next trading session is keep showing up, right? Keep seeking excellence in everything that I do. Don't let short-term adversity, losses, series of losses deter me, distract me from what I got going on here. We've got a solid foundation and we just have to keep collecting the data, keep being disciplined in following our precision processes and allowing the data to letting the data allow us to refine, all right, what we need to refine based on data collected, right? Not based on feelings and how, the market is moving, right? Based on the data that is given back to us, all right? We can obviously adjust based on the data, right? The market is ever moving, ever changing, so we also have to be ever moving, ever changing, and nimble, right? So based on the data that we're getting back, right, will be how we'll be adjusting and refining our procedures and protocols and processes as well, all right? Other than that, keep taking small steps in the right direction. Obviously, eventually we'll get to our destination. I know you feel like you're not going anywhere right now, but you've come so far and you've learned so much, right? Just keep showing up, keep doing what you need to do, all right? We'll get to where we want to go, right? It's not a rush, all right? It's not our time. It's not on our timing, okay? So just keep doing your part, all right? And he's gonna continue to do his part, right? So that's all we can do. It's a symbiotic relationship. I don't know if that's the right word that I wanted to use there, but it sounded right to me. Other than that, analyze the data, analyze the data, analyze the data. Tomorrow we're off, it's Juneteenth. Let's see what our schedule is looking like next week. Monday so far, nothing on Forex Factory, but obviously we'll see what Econoday is saying on the week of. Wednesday, we got no news. Once again, we'll see what Econoday is saying, but this is our tentative schedule going into next week. We have Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday as optimal trading days for us here, but we'll see what Monday and Wednesday is saying on Econoday on the week of. But so far, this is our tentative schedule for next week. All right, this is our tentative schedule for next week. Obviously, if you take a look at Econoday on the week of, right, and you see that there's news on Monday, I'll be here. All right, if there's no news, there's a high probability that I might not be here, right? If I'm not here, if I don't stream, check your economic calendar and it will give you the reason why I'm not streaming, okay? Because it's not optimal day. Some days I'll show up, right, just to tape read and just be here if I'm already up, right? But other days, if I want to take the day off, right, I'm allowed to do that, right? So yeah, the Econoday, Forex Factory, the economic calendar, right? Econoday and Forex Factory is our schedule in terms of our live streams, okay? So if you do see a high to medium impact news on the day, that means it's an optimal day for me. That means I'll highly likely be streaming on that day. If you don't see one We go by Econoday. Econoday is my main economic calendar. It's my main economic calendar. Okay, this is just my backup one. This is my backup to look at the future weeks coming ahead, and this is for my current week. It's the one that I go by. Okay, so if there's news on here, right, and there's no news on Forex Factory, I'm gonna go for Econoday. If there's no news on here and there's news on Forex Factory, yeah, I'm still gonna go by Econoday. All right, this is just for like my look ahead. I use this really for my look ahead. This is my main economic calendar. So if we come to next week and Monday, there's news on Econoday, I'll be here. If there's news on Wednesday, I'll be here. But if there's no news on these 2 days, there's a high probability chance that I won't be streaming. Okay, and that will be the reason for it. So economic calendar gives you my schedule of my stream. All right, even though I have it for like every day. If there's no news, I don't really need to be here, right? And I'm trying to limit my trading. I'm trying to limit my frequency of trading now. So kind of tame it down, okay? I'm seeing what I need to see in price, okay? But I'm not I'm not experienced yet to be in taking as much trade as I've been taking, okay? And I'm trying to limit my frequency of trades, okay? Like 2 good setups a session for me, I'm good, right? 2 good trades, done. 2 trades a session, done, you know? 2 winning trades a session. I'm watching this continuation buy setup going into launch session. Not going to launch session because we're still in our morning session. It's still early. Going into first hour of trading, all right? Going into first hour trading. So giving us 1, 2, 3. I want to say we got lucky here with this. Not got lucky, but like for it to have given us -1 and then flipped around, that's crazy, isn't it? Once again, it could have just stopped at -0.5 and I still would have been okay, and I would have obviously got the continuation here. Okay, so it's what it is. Some days you win, some days you lose. Anyway, that's it from us here this week. Today, it's been an incredible week so far. Definitely came out of drawdown on one account and got into drawdown on the leading account, but it's all good though. It's all good. This is the standing so far as we stand. We're back above threshold there on this one. This one was down bad. It was down like 1700. Crawl that back. We love that. That just showed to me that I can come out drawdown even with my small risk that I've got going on right now, right? Even with that tiny risk that I'm using, I can still come out of drawdown and be okay, right? So it's just building that muscle, it's building that experience, it's building that trust and confidence in my model, in my processes, and what I'm looking for. That hey, I can go into drawdown, but it's okay because taking risks, small risk defined trades will get me out of that drawdown and more, right? So I don't need to do anything more than what I'm currently doing right now. Okay, obviously as we collect more data, build more experience, the risk will increase. We'll increase it and decrease it. Okay, we'll start playing with the risk a little bit, but for now I'm good. This one is back down 300 and 1,000 on this one. Cool. Yeah, solid week for us here. The Trader Capital, solid week for us. Just gotta maintain the momentum and just keep showing up and doing what I need to do, and that's it. That's pretty much all I can do, right? Aiming to be 1% better each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, each and every year. That's pretty much all I can do. All right, that's all. The only thing I have control of is me, and that's my main focus, right? Controlling myself, controlling my impulses, controlling getting my finances under control, right? And just trying to be a better individual, not just for myself, but for the people around me, okay? But before I start rumbling and tumbling, you know what it is. Yeah, and then another incredible week here. The Trader Capital, just every week I'm growing. Every week something is like popping itself at me, and I'm learning and I'm adopting. I'm adjusting my procedures and protocols based on the data that I'm getting back in price action, and I'm just loving the journey. I'm loving the process, and this is the best place. This is the best place to be. Every time I'm in front of the chart, it's like it can be a happy place, can also be a very stressful place. But once again, I've got my procedures and protocols. I've got my processes, and different day, different market conditions, but what I'm doing remains the same, right? And I love that for me. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll catch you all next week. All right. Once again, Monday, I'll wake up and see if there's news on Econoday. If there's no news, More than likely, I will not be streaming in the morning, or I will not be streaming at all. But if there is news, I'll be here, okay? And we already know what the rest of the week is looking like. So, yeah, that's it from us here. I'm the Trader Capital. Catch you on the flip side. Let's wrap up. Oh, trade breakdown. Let's break down the trades then. Let's break down the trades, and then we'll wrap it up. So 9:30 we kicked off. All right, we took dealing range buy side and also previous daily high, established a condition for the day by taking dealing range buy side as a buy program. Okay, we got so you'd be anticipating two after one side of the dealing range is taken. All right, we have two types of trades that you can take. You'd be anticipating a continuation setup or a retracement setup. All right, we got a retracement setup using previous daily high. Right, after taking dealing range buy side, obviously we got a V-shaped entry on a 1 minute time frame here. Okay, but obviously there wasn't for me. I wanted to give the price more time to do what it needs to do. Right, it was just I don't want to be the first person in the market. Right, I gave it time. We came back up into previous daily high, external liquidity swing on a 1 minute is cleaner. On a 1 minute, actually. Anyway, oh yeah, it's cleaner on the 15 seconds. Came up to external liquidity swing with displacement. All right, V-shape market structure shift there. All right, V-shape setup, market structure shift back below the external liquidity, entered, gave us what we needed to do. Okay, because now that I think about it, based on the 1 minute, is invalid, because I would want to see a market structure shift above. But for the 15 seconds, obviously we got a V-shaped entry, so we made it valid here. But based on the 1 minute, that's no valid setup. 15 seconds, valid setup. And then post 10 o'clock, right? Post 10 o'clock, post opening range, traded up back up to previous daily high. All right, and then we got another V-shape retracement setup here. All right, swing, displacement, market structure shift, fair value gap in there as well. Okay, and it did what it needed to do for us. All right, didn't give us any more than what it needed to do. Pretty much. This trade would be, yeah, would have come and taken you out there. Would have come and taken you out. Would have come and taken you out. Market structure shift back down in here. Clean V shape on a 1 minute. But obviously for me, I don't have time here, so it's not a trade that I would personally engage in. Okay, because I don't have time for me. Right? Doesn't mean it's still a valid setup, right? Because obviously technically we're still in the morning session, right? So, but anyway, that's our setups for today. Solid morning session for us here. Very happy and pleased with my performance, and let's wrap up. See you all next week, yeah? Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. There was a time that I would finish a trading session and still feel lost. Even on days I made money, I didn't really know why it worked. And on losing days, I had no system to fall back on. That's the difference between guessing and having a real edge. And here's the truth. Most traders only focus on entries, but consistency comes from the system behind the entry. So if you've been watching and thinking this makes sense, but I don't have the full system yet, that's exactly why I created the 10% to 1% club. That's where we go deeper into all three pillars: the full model, the risk management system, the money and mindset principles needed to join the 1% club, and the exact process to follow daily. If you're serious about becoming consistent, that is your next step. I used to think the goal was to win more trades, but the real goal is to become the type of trader who can perform no matter the outcome. Because once you have that, the results will follow. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next AM session, kicking off at 9:15 a.m. Kickoff once again at 9:15 a.m. To be on time is to be late, okay? So make sure you show up early. As always, I'm the trader here, signing out. Good luck, good trading, happy bloody hunting. Remember, you only fail when you quit.